Welcome to a journey that could change the way you think about your health. Have you ever wondered why some people swear by green smoothies packed with kale and berries, while others reach for a bottle of multivitamins? What's truly better for you, superfoods or supplements? At 60 or beyond, the choices you make about nutrition can profoundly impact your vitality, energy, and longevity. The truth is, not everything labeled healthy delivers the benefits you expect. Many older adults, just like you, are bombarded with marketing claims about miracle foods or pills that promise to turn back the clock. But here's the catch. A 67-year-old might blend a nutrient-packed smoothie every morning, only to find out through blood tests that their body is still missing key vitamins. The problem isn't the food, it's the misunderstanding. In this video, we'll dive deep into the world of superfoods and supplements, uncovering their differences, debunking myths, and giving you clear science-backed guidance on when to use each. By the end, you'll know exactly how to nourish your body wisely. Let's get started. To make informed choices, we first need to understand what superfoods really are. The term superfood gets thrown around a lot, often with images of vibrant blueberries, lush kale, or golden turmeric. But what does it mean? According to Harvard Medical School, superfoods are nutrient-dense foods packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants that may support overall health. Think of foods like salmon, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, chia seeds, loaded with fiber and calcium, or broccoli, bursting with vitamins C and K. These foods are celebrated for their potential to reduce inflammation, support heart health, and even lower the risk. Dr. Walter Willett, a leading nutrition expert at Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, emphasizes that superfoods are not a magic bullet. They're simply foods with a higher than average concentration of beneficial nutrients. For older adults, this is critical because aging bodies often need more of certain nutrients, like vitamin D for bone health or antioxidants to combat oxidative stress, while absorbing less efficiently due to changes in digestion. But here's where things get tricky. The hype around superfoods has created a web of myths. One of the biggest misconceptions is that eating more superfoods automatically equals better health. This more is better mindset can lead to trouble, especially for seniors. For example, overloading on turmeric, often praised for its anti-inflammatory curcumin, can interact with blood thinners like warfarin, a common medication for older adults. A 2019 study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that excessive consumption of certain superfoods, like garlic or ginger, can increase bleeding risks in those on anticoagulants. Another myth is that superfoods can replace a balanced diet. They can't. The American Heart Association underscores that no single food can provide all the nutrients your body needs. Relying solely on kale or quinoa might leave gaps in your nutrition, especially if your meals lack variety. For instance, while blueberries are rich in antioxidants, they're low in protein, which is vital for maintaining muscle mass as you age. The National Institute on Aging recommends a diverse diet with adequate protein, healthy fats, and carbohydrates to support overall health. For older adults, superfoods need to be chosen carefully. Aging often brings a weaker digestive system, making it harder to process raw or fibrous foods like kale or chia seeds. Dr. Lisa Young, a registered dietitian and author of Finally Full, Finally Slim, suggests opting for cooked or blended superfoods to improve digestibility. Steamed broccoli or a smoothie with spinach and berries can be easier on the stomach than raw greens. Additionally, superfoods should feel familiar to your body. Introducing exotic options like spirulina or goji berries might sound trendy, but they can cause digestive upset if your system isn't used to them. It's also worth noting that superfoods don't always live up to their marketing. A 2020 review in Nutrition Reviews found that while foods like acai berries or matcha are nutrient-rich. Their benefits are often overstated compared to more accessible options like oranges or carrots. For seniors on a budget, this is good news. You don't need expensive superfoods to stay healthy. A humble apple, packed with fiber and vitamin C, can be just as powerful as a pricey superfood powder. So what's the takeaway? Superfoods are a fantastic addition to your diet, but they're not a cure-all. They work best as part of a varied, balanced diet tailored to your needs. For older adults, this means choosing nutrient-dense foods that are easy to digest. Don't interfere with medications and fit your lifestyle. But if superfoods, like berries or kale, aren't enough to fill nutritional gaps, what's the alternative? That brings us to supplements. Could they be the answer you're looking for? Now, let's shift gears to supplements. Those bottles of pills, powders, and capsules lining pharmacy shelves. Supplements or dietary supplements as defined by the US Food and Drug Administration, FDA, are products designed to add specific nutrients to your diet. These can include vitamins, minerals, omega-3s, probiotics, or even herbal extracts like ginseng. For older adults, common supplements include calcium for bone health, vitamin D for absorption, or omega-3, south for. Unlike medications, supplements aren't tightly regulated by the FDA. This is a critical point. According to the National Institutes of Health (NIH) Office of Dietary Supplements, manufacturers don't need to prove a supplement's effectiveness before selling it. They only need to ensure it's safe and accurately labeled. This lack of oversight means that not all supplements deliver what they promise. A 2018 study in JAMA Network Open revealed that some multivitamins contained less of certain nutrients than advertised, while others included unlisted ingredients. Supplements can play a valuable role, especially for seniors. As we age, our bodies may struggle to absorb nutrients from food alone. For example, vitamin B12 absorption decreases after age 50 due to lower stomach acid production, per the NIH. Supplements can bridge these gaps. Dr. Joanne Manson, Chief of Preventive Medicine at Brigham and Women's Hospital, notes that supplements like vitamin D and calcium are often necessary for older adults to prevent osteoporosis, especially if dietary intake is low or sun exposure is limited. But here's the catch: supplements aren't a substitute for a healthy diet. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics stresses that whole foods provide a complex mix of nutrients and phytochemicals that pills can't replicate. For instance, a vitamin C tablet lacks the fiber and antioxidants found in an orange. Over-relying on supplements can also lead to imbalances. A 2019 study in Annals of Internal Medicine linked excessive vitamin A intake from supplements to liver toxicity in older adults, while too much calcium can increase the risk of kidney stones. Choosing the right supplement is another hurdle. The market is flooded with products claiming to detox your body, boost immunity, or even prevent cancer. Be wary. The FDA warns that such claims are often unproven and can be misleading. Instead, look for products with third-party certifications like USP, United States Pharmacopeia, or NSF International, which verify quality and purity. Dr. Peter Cohen, a Harvard Medical School professor, advises consulting a doctor or dietitian before starting any supplement, especially if you take medications. For example, omega-3 supplements can interact with blood thinners, increasing bleeding risks. When should you consider supplements? The answer lies in your body's specific needs. Blood tests can reveal deficiencies such as low vitamin D or iron, which supplements can address. Conditions like osteoporosis or macular degeneration may also warrant targeted supplementation, as supported by the age-related eye disease study ARODS, which found that specific nutrient combinations can slow vision loss. But random supplementation without medical guidance is risky. A 2021 Consumer Reports survey found that 75% of older adults take supplements. But many do so without discussing it with their doctor. The key is to use supplements strategically. They're a tool, not a cure. If your diet is rich and varied, but you still have specific deficiencies, supplements can help. But if you're popping pills without knowing why, you might be wasting money, or worse, harming your health. So how does superfoods and supplements stack up, and how do you decide which to prioritize? Let's break it down by comparing superfoods and supplements head-to-head. Understanding their differences is the first step to making informed decisions. Superfoods are whole, natural foods you can incorporate into meals. Think salmon, walnuts, or spinach. They deliver a broad spectrum of nutrients, including fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats, often working together to support digestion, heart health, and more. Supplements, on the other hand, are concentrated doses of specific nutrients, like a vitamin D capsule or a fish oil pill, designed to target deficiencies. Here's a quick comparison. Superfoods are 100% natural, versatile, and can be enjoyed daily as part of meals. They provide a mix of nutrients that work synergistically. Supplements are processed, often synthetic, and focus on one or two nutrients. They're convenient, but lack the complexity of whole foods. For example, a handful of walnuts offers omega-3 south, fiber, and vitamin E, while an omega-3 capsule provides only the fatty acid. So, when should you choose superfoods? They're ideal when you want to boost overall health through diet. Superfoods shine for improving gut health, reducing inflammation, or preventing chronic diseases. A 2020 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found that diets rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, many of which are superfoods, lower the risk of heart disease by up to 30%. For seniors, superfoods like berries or leafy greens can provide fiber to aid digestion. A common concern as gut motility slows with age. Supplements, however, are the go-to when you have a confirmed deficiency or a medical condition. For instance, if blood tests show low vitamin D levels, a supplement prescribed by your doctor can be more effective than relying solely on foods like salmon or fortified milk, which may not provide enough. Similarly, if you have osteoporosis, a combination of calcium and vitamin D supplements, as recommended by the National Osteoporosis Foundation, can strengthen bones more reliably than diet alone. Supplements are also useful when absorption is an issue, such as with B12 in older adults with reduced stomach acid. The decision comes down to your unique needs. Dr. Dariush Mozaffarian, Dean of Tufts University's Friedman School of Nutrition, suggests a simple framework. Start with a nutrient-rich diet centered on whole foods. A DD superfoods to enhance variety and flavor. Think smoothies, salads, or roasted vegetables. Only turn to supplements if testing or medical advice indicates a specific need. For example, if you're vegan or avoid fish, an omega-3 supplement derived from algae might be necessary to support brain health. Combining superfoods and supplements can work, but it requires caution. Overdoing both can lead to excess nutrient intake. For instance, eating kale high in vitamin K while taking a vitamin K supplement could interfere with blood thinners. The NIH recommends monitoring your total nutrient intake from all sources: food, superfoods, and supplements to avoid toxicity. A practical approach is to cycle your use. For example, focus on superfood-rich meals in the summer when fresh produce is abundant, and rely on supplements in winter if your diet lacks variety. Listen to your body. If you feel sluggish or notice changes like brittle nails or fatigue, consult a doctor for testing rather than guessing which supplement to take. A 2022 Journal of Gerontology study emphasized that personalized nutrition, guided by medical advice, is far more effective for seniors than one-size-fits-all solutions. Ultimately, the goal is balance. Superfoods for daily nourishment, supplements for targeted support. But there's one more piece to this puzzle, something neither superfoods nor supplements can fully address. Your body is a precious gift, one that deserves care and understanding. At this stage of life, it's easy to be swayed by promises of quick fixes, whether it's a superfood powder or a miracle pill. But true health doesn't come from chasing trends. It comes from knowing what your body needs and making choices grounded in science and self-awareness. Superfoods like blueberries or broccoli can be wonderful allies, adding color and vitality to your meals. Supplements, when used wisely, can fill critical gaps. But neither can replace the power of listening to your body and living a balanced life. Here's the heart of it. No food or pill can outshine the basics. A varied diet, regular movement, good sleep, and strong connections with loved ones are the true foundations of health. The National Institute on Aging reminds us that small, consistent changes, like adding a handful of nuts to your day or walking with a friend, can make a bigger difference than any supplement bottle. You have the wisdom to make these choices. Trust it. If this video has helped you see superfoods and supplements in a new light, share it with someone you care about. They might be navigating the same questions you are, wondering how to stay vibrant and strong. Your story could inspire them. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. In our next video, we'll uncover 7 silent signs your body might be missing key nutrients. Even if you're eating well every day, stay curious, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon.